Here's a classic situation that in the NHL usually ends up with a questionable boarding call. It's a long distance chase. Now let's look at what both players do. First, the player going to the puck. There's shoulder check 1, and then he turns his head around, does shoulder check 2, and then he comes to the puck at an angle, not straight on, and he's turning along with the puck, ready to make a play. He shoots it and then gets his arms up to brace for contact. So yes, he protects himself. But that still wouldn't matter if the player delivering the check doesn't do things right as well. So here he builds up a lot of speed, but way early, he plants both feet, and now he's in full control, stick down on the ice, he can go either way. And he recognizes which way his opponent's going to turn now, so he makes the weight shift to turn in the same direction towards him. And this choice right here to make a very tight turn, and instead of going into contact right now, he actually turns very sharply to make sure, again, he's going the same direction with his opponent, and then he can go into contact with less speed and less force. If he goes straight in right now, then there's going to be a lot of force, and it's potentially from behind, especially if that Dallas player turns and tries to sneak out of contact the other way, which you would probably blame him for, and I get it, but it still wouldn't matter if the player delivering the check is doing things safely. He still has the option now to spin around and go the other way if the Dallas player does turn, but he can do it without hitting him from behind. But as it happens, the Dallas player does continue on his path of travel, so the St. Louis player realizes it's safe now to enter contact, and he does push into contact and finish off that check.